Welcome back to our Vocation Minute as we unpack holy orders, the difference between a bishop and a priest and a deacon. And today, which is the third part of our series in this Vocation Minute, we're going to focus on the diaconate. And when someone's ordained a deacon, they're ordained to the ministry of service, or the ministry of charity. Even the Greek word deacon comes from diakonia, which means service. And so the deacon, when they're ordained, is called to help the church accomplish her mission by focusing on the ministry of charity, service, and outreach. And there's actually a big difference between a deacon and a priest and a bishop. See, the bishop and the priest share in the one priesthood of Jesus Christ, which means that the bishop and priest can celebrate the holy sacrifice of the Mass and celebrate the sacrament of reconciliation. Deacons are not able to celebrate the sacrifice of the Mass or hear confessions, but they are able to conduct weddings, baptize, preside over funerals, and all of those different pieces help build up a parish community or a faith community in a very real way. The ministry of deacon is so very important today in the life of the church, especially with the decreasing number of vocations to the priesthood, increasing numbers of vocations to the diaconate. Deacons can help in a very real way. And there's actually two different kinds of deacons. One is a permanent deacon, which means that when they're ordained to the diaconate, they will not be elevated to the rank of priesthood later on, as a transitional deacon would, but they remain forever in the state of the diaconate to help either the bishop or the priest accomplish the mission of the church. When someone's ordained a transitional deacon, it's typically a seminarian studying for the priesthood, who, when they're ordained deacons, they serve typically for a full year in the diaconate, and then the following year they'd be ordained to the priest. And the reason for that is that every good priest has to first learn how to be a good deacon, how to be a good servant, because as Jesus says, I have come not to be served, but to serve and to give my life as a ransom for many. And so we have to learn service first before we can be elevated to the rank of deacon and celebrate that holy sacrifice in the Mass and the ministry of reconciliation. So again, we're so grateful for the role of deacons in our diocese and our faith community, especially because they help fulfill an integral part of the mission of the church, and especially the local church in a diocese and a parish and faith community. So I hope this helped you understand just a little bit more the difference between bishop, priest, and deacon, as well as the beautiful gift that God has given us in the sacrament of holy orders. Thanks for standing with us.